Hello and good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name is Deneice Leigh, founder and chairman of Anime Matsuri, and with me tonight is Miss Justice.
I am back.
You are.
Yeah, we have a very important topic today.
Oh my gosh, we have a very important topic. So let's get on. Let's share this link right now. I'm going to tweet that I am live. I am live. Join me and join us for a very important topic of the Anime Matsuri 2019 schedule. It is going to be amazing. Join me right now on Anime Matsuri YouTube. Okay.
It's a topic that everyone keeps asking about.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's concerned. We're concerned too.
Oh. What are we concerned about, people? Okay, we're gonna start a lot of information to you. So, I mean, you guys can definitely comment. We'll take some questions, but I might be answering a lot. We might be answering quite a bit.
Let's take questions near the end.
Yes,
because it's very informative this week.
Very informative, this discussion, and so I just want to be as thorough as possible. We have lots of notes, but at the same time, we want to make sure that you understand some news actually about the schedule, some news about our guests, and some news and hints actually about what's to come. Because in this schedule right now is a lot of information, but it also is very narrow information. Because we are not discussing the entire Anime Matsuri schedule. We're not discussing any fan panels, for example.
Yeah, just to get that out of the way. Yes. That's not ready yet.
It is not. So we are still getting submissions in. We're also approving submissions, applications for this and that for the programming. So what we're going to discuss is the first phase, the first tentative schedule for Anime Matsuri. Now, we've kind of discussed in the past or mentioned it, that the schedule, mind you, will be in 3 parts.
Yes, 3 phases.
3 phases. The first phase is going to completely be about the core foundation of the schedule and programming for Anime Matsuri.
The guest panels, industry,
yes,
the big names. We want to take care of them first.
Yes.
Including autograph sessions, all that important stuff.
Session. You guys got to share this information right now. So we're going to discuss the schedule today, the first phase, which is only going to be about our guests, mainly about our guests, and what we as Anime Matsuri produce in our schedule, like the main events and stuff like that. So if you are not aware, and we just got it done earlier today. Is the phase 1. So let's actually get on the sked together, and you guys can start scrolling around. But let me just point out something really quick too. What is really awesome about sked? Okay, so I'm gonna be pointing out some key factors why we use sked, and why it is such an active way to be part of the convention. And we are going to also let you know that the app, the Anime Matsuri app, will be updated next month. So you guys are getting information live right now with the schedule, but the app itself, which will be available for Android and iOS, is going to be available next month. So so just look out for that update, but let's go to it. So I'm going to go straight ahead and go into the Anime Matsuri schedule.
Yes,
it is called sked.com.
I linked it in the chat.
Okay.
Everyone, we can look it all together.
Okay.
So
just one second. There we are. Here we have Anime Matsuri 2019. It's on sked.com. If you forget, you can just search for Anime Matsuri and automatically you can option to go here. And this is what it looks like right now. Okay. You can create your own account for sked. This is why we use this. So you can sign up to be on sked here. And the reason why you want to do that, guys, is it's a personalized way to create your own schedule. And it is also a way to interact with and share with your friends and family, whoever's going to Anime Matsuri too. So it is a very awesome platform in which you can, choose, be personal with it, personalize your schedule, customize it, know about the information about it. So there you go. You can sign up right here on the right, or you can log in each time. And mind you, this is also going to be part of the app. This way, we are going to let you go through this together right now, okay? So the schedule is right here. If you go here, we're going to go to grid form, because this way we can scroll this together. All right. We are starting Thursday, as you know, this year, June 13th, our day 1, and it's going to start at about 3 o'clock. If you go on sked.com right now, you get to see, it says TBA panel for concert act. I've been hinting about a big concert on Thursday, June 13th. And mind you, we are still working on it, and it might be official next week. So that's right there for 3 p.m. on Thursday, June 13th. It says TBA, to be announced, panel for concert act. And then it says concert act TBA autographs for it at 4 o'clock. You guys, I'm just saying. And then there's a concert at 9 o'clock that night. So let's not talk about Thursday, though, because it is not official yet. Mm-hmm. And this is a very skeleton version of the schedule.
Yes. I say maybe I expect it to be very colorful.
Very colorful when it gets closer to the convention, because this is there's actually different categories. I forgot to mention that. There's categories. If you notice, these are color coded, and what you can do is there's a simplified version of this. If you notice, there's different colors, and if you click on the actual right here, let's say Lady Baby autographs. Okay, let's say actually I'm gonna move up. Let's say we're going back to the TBA concert right here. Mm-hmm. It's in like a pinkish red, right? And below it tells you what time it's at, where it's at, and what type of category it is listed under.
Even then, I like how, even like for the other events, you can see who's going to be there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, so this basically tells you what type. I wanted to get to that. Each color is different. So this is about the yellow, the orange yellow is about autographs and photo ops.
That's what everyone wants to know. Everyone wants to know when they're signing.
And so different colors refers to different things. So different categories. So that's really awesome, guys. I'm going to go back to the grid real quick. But let's skip Thursday altogether for now. We'll get back to it. And each week or each time we go on live, we're going to discuss the schedule because it's going to constantly be updated.
Yeah, I'm sure we're always adding something or
adjusting something, adding something. Yeah, for sure. So let's get straight to Friday, guys, because it is like the full-on first day, okay? Again, this is a skeleton version, very tentative. And I just wanted to say this. It's going to be nearly impossible for you to attend everything.
That is true. There's a lot of things happening, and even though we really are trying really hard to make everything spread out and have time for people to run from one place to the other, the GRE is pretty big, but you can't make it to everything. Yeah. It might be nearly impossible. Especially if you like all the guests. If you like all the guests, it's gonna be hard. Unless you're looking for
a lot of you like all the guests.
Like only anime stuff, okay, much easier, or only gaming, or only music, then
Yeah, so we are. So if you are really into certain niche type of categories, if you're only into music or if you're only into anime and
then industry, for sure you can attend.
Yeah. So there's gaming, there's different ways in which you can categorize your schedule even. So if you want to do that, all right, is it It's okay, sorry. It's not last year's schedule.
I fixed it. I fixed it
Okay,
already.
you got it? Okay. So we are going to go into real quick about, as we go, we're going to tell you what is in store. So let's look at, Friday.
I'm looking at the autograph sessions right there.
Right now, okay.
Smack dab in the morning.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the autographs for just a moment later.
Okay, then the Q&A.
Oh my gosh, you guys, let's talk about Aina Kusuda's Q&A. It's scheduled tentative right now at 2:00 on Friday, which is approximately 2 hours after the convention starts.
Yeah,
unless you're a super pass holder.
Of course. It's very special. So even if you're not a super big Love Live fan, really try to attend it. It's a very rare opportunity.
It is really a rare opportunity.
Schedule's always booked.
Yes, so Kotsuda-chan is really, really popular in Japan. And she hardly has anything like this. It's an intimate panel. Yeah. It's up close and personal pretty much about her work, what she's doing, what she has been doing, or what her past works, her Love Live songs and whatnot. And, you might be able to catch her singing a little bit. I don't know. So this is and there's also, of course, this is a Q&A panel. So you guys get to interact with her. And this is a really rare opportunity for even Japanese, I guess, fans to do. So this is strictly for you guys on what she's going to be doing. But this is a panel that Aina is going to be hosting, and it is very, very cool. So it's something like this is an industry, Japanese, it's anime, it's related, and you should definitely not miss that. So that could be something that you put in your schedule right away, right?
Yeah, go ahead and filter that and save it into your personal schedule.
If you already started a
sked account,
sked account,
put it together.
Oh my gosh. So another reason why I like sked is the fact that it's going to be updating for you live.
Yeah, so in case there's an emergency and something happens and you need to update, it's going to show up on your phone, or on your app. It'll show up.
And as we, although there's no push notifications, what we're going to do for you, or that might change in the future, but what we're going to do for you is tweet live
everywhere, where it's like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere that we need to update everyone that something's happened, or just in case, heads up on things.
Yes, if there's a minor change, or if there is a change in the schedule itself during the convention, we're gonna go on social media, inform you right away. But at the same time, all you have to do is look at your app, and your schedule will be updated automatically. Yeah. So you can just make sure before you go into the panel or go into the event, or maybe ahead of time, just review your schedule constantly throughout the day.
That does remind me that kind of like foreseeing what happens at the panel. You can also check in with other people, so you can see how many people are checking in to kind of predict how many people will show up at the panel. So just in case you see like 1,000, then you better get there early.
Yes, good point. So if there's a lot of people that are already putting that in their schedule,
you're able to see it.
Yeah, you can actually see how many people will be attending and everything. So it's very interactive in that sense. So let's go back and look at that sketch.
Next, I see the waifu panel.
Ooh, okay, guys. So you get to start seeing some of the things we already have confirmed and set and done here in the sked. And let's look at that real quick.
I know it's in a light blue. What does light blue mean?
Is it all the way across over here somewhere? Where is that?
I see that the light blue, it means it's 18 and up.
It is 18 plus, strictly
18 and plus. You see, it's like with Hana Bunny, Hanaame, with a nice short description.
Yes.
Oh boy. I'm sure it's gonna be elaborate later.
Okay, so what they're gonna do? Hana Bunny is a returning guest, a cosplayer, and Hanaame, this is her first time at Anime Matsuri. So, and they're both waifus in their own right, guys.
I give it to them.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So what are they doing? It's
definitely fun.
Yeah, it's a hilarious take on what waifus are.
So you got real waifus making
fun of waifu.
Yeah, they're gonna share stories of their experiences because they've been in the cosplay scene
for a
while. And of course they do risque cosplay.
Yes.
So they get interesting stories to share.
Oh, they have very interesting stories to share with you guys. And so there's stories, there's pictures. And there's adult content, guys, in this panel. So this is why it is an adult content panel and it's strictly 18 plus. So be sure to bring your ID.
Please.
We will be checking.
Let's be serious and then we can have fun once we get inside.
Oh yeah, it will definitely be hilarious, I think. So waifu panel, you can tweet about it right now to Hanayame and
maybe start poking at them like, hey, what are you gonna do?
They might give you some info. Anyway, it is very much anticipated, I think. A lot of you guys are into waifus, I believe. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I think it's part of the culture.
Okay. So let's go to, Devil May Cry 5 panel by Ruben Langdon.
That was a popular panel last time when we talked about his suggestion.
Everyone was like, yes, that one. Dante.
With Ruben or Dante, he's going to talk about all the behind the scenes or what goes on in game creation.
Oh, yeah. And just a lot of things that you might not have ever heard about, what he has done with the character, just about the game in general. But, he'll share some really cool stories.
Yeah, he's been with the franchise for years. So he's
the original Dante.
He's there. So ask him anything
about the game, about his character, about his works. I mean, for Devil May Cry, it's gonna be pretty big deal. Now, right next to you, as you see, there's also Sasaki-san's panel, and
same as Miss Aina's, it's very rare.
It is
very special.
Rare. Now, if you're into, this is a tentative schedule. There are going to be overlapping panels at the same time.
With so many events we have in mind, also adding in the fan panels and all the other stuff, it's going to happen. So please just
bear with us.
Go ahead and look at it now. Start planning ahead.
Yeah.
See where you can fit yourself in.
Yeah, at least you guys are getting it pretty early on the foundation of the schedule. Yeah, because there's a lot more that's going to come. I think we are going to hit about 1,000 hours of programming this year.
There should be no white space. Eventually, no more.
Well, if there is, it might be just like
waiting periods.
Waiting periods.
So you can at least have time to run from one place to the other.
Or you can go to the exhibit hall. That's the other thing.
Oh yeah.
We want to let you guys know that this is the foundation of the schedule, but at the same time to schedule yourself to do other things. So this is not counting also what's in the exhibit hall programming. For example, the amusement hall where gaming's going to be held at.
Yes.
I mean, tournaments are going on. There's finals that are going to go on.
There's even programming within the amusement hall.
A lot of programming within amusement hall.
Which is why it's not on the schedule yet.
Yes. It will be on the schedule.
Yes.
Like, for example, I'm just putting it out there. Like, let's say there is a signing somewhere.
A live signing or
signing,
some kind of live creative thingy. Artistic thingy.
Artistic works.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. We don't know, so there's there might be things like that going on in the exhibit hall that you guys might want to add later. So I just wanted to let you know this is purely for programming on the 3rd floor right now.
Yes, that's phase 1. Also for exhibit hall, there's so many other things like maybe the shops.
Oh yeah, shops.
Of course, it's the classic, K-book shop.
K-book shop, Ultimate shop.
Yaoi,
Toho.
Something from Toho. Yeah, and Maid & Butler.
Oh yeah, Maid & Butlers.
I mean, of course. Man, I gotta slip it in there.
We have our coordinator here, so for the Maid & Butler Cafe. So yes, there's so many programming going on, reservations going on, extensive programming all over the place. So I guarantee you won't be able to go everywhere or do everything.
If you clone yourself,
perhaps
it can work out.
One day. No.
Yeah. God, 5 of you.
Sometimes I feel like I do need 5-ME to get things done here, but
oh my gosh.
Let's move forward. Okay. Lady Baby. Okay, so we have some amazing things that go on, but there's Lady Baby Q&A. Like, for example,
ask them all your questions.
So if you're into Idol, J-Rock, at the same time, you might want to attend this panel. I mean, oh, I forgot to mention, speaking of another panel, for Spanish-speaking panel fans, let's go back over here really quick. Okay, so this is scheduled on Saturday, tentatively right now at 5 o'clock. This is the amazing Spanish Dragon Ball Z panel. This is hosted by our guests,
Mario Castaneda,
yes,
and Ricardo Broly.
Bruce. Yes. And so it's really rare that they get to do it together, like to have something hosted together. This is the first time for fans, in the U.S. to see something like this. So it is very special. It's also, very awesome to see them interacting together. Like, it's a rare opportunity for...
I think even just talking about the Spanish dub industry.
Oh yeah, Spanish dub industry, what they do, what they did, and they were the original, voices, the Spanish voices for Goku and Broly.
So they're gonna talk about the classics, and even talk about the new movie and Super.
Yeah.
Even we have some maybe weird questions. Sure, ask them. Maybe they'll answer it.
Yeah, I mean they're very versed, I guess, in this. So I think it's gonna be very special for our Spanish-speaking fans out there. It's definitely a big deal for.
They really support them. They're flying over here.
Yeah, this is a rare opportunity again, so it's pretty cool. Okay, there's a Godzilla, King of the Monsters panel. I can't wait for this movie justice. Movie.
It is around AM, like very close to AM.
So the movie comes out, guys, May 31st. I can't wait. Are you excited for that? Because I can't wait for.
Did you see the 5-minute trailer? Or did you skip it?
5-minute trailer. I didn't want to see it because I didn't want to see too much. I only saw like a little bit, and that's all.
Maybe that's the best, because people are already getting I don't know, predicting what's happening from like the 1-minute trailer.
There's I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen in this movie, but I just know it's gonna be amazing and awesome and huge.
I mean, maybe you can ask the actors, because all 4 of them.
Oh yes,
are gonna be there.
All 4 motion capture actors of the monsters themselves are gonna be there, and they're hosting this panel together. So it is going to be extremely rare sight to see.
Maybe we can dress them up as the...
They might do some of their, acting in front of you guys. Who knows? Like, there's all kinds of possibilities. How they did it, how they created how they acted, what they did to recreate the monsters to life. And, I think there's so much to talk about when it comes to their...
I say motion actors don't get enough attention.
No. It's actually... Can you imagine being
inside the suit?
In the suit, being plugged up because they have to see your motion?
Yeah.
And then acting and, reenacting, and interacting too. I mean, it's all kinds of stuff. So I can't imagine, like, how they do it. But maybe we can find out during their panel.
Yeah.
So is there, so far... questions. Are you all doing Jasmine Diaz, are we doing opening ceremonies this year? Actually, we're gonna John and I were discussing this, and we're thinking of having just a welcome ceremony with in the beginning when we open up the exhibit hall.
Something sweet and to the point.
Yeah, so we're going to get, maybe some government officials and some industry guests.
Maybe the mayor.
We're going to get some of the guests to be out there to welcome everyone and do a ribbon cutting to open up our exhibit hall. Nice. So is it going to be like a welcome ceremony versus a grand sit-down opening ceremony like we have? Because there's so much to do this year and so much to
And then even some guests are not coming.
Yeah.
They might come for one day.
Right.
So we can't limit that.
Yeah, so it's pretty, our opening ceremonies in the past, there's all kinds of things that could happen. but we also are always in a panic for the guests in the sense that, they have to be somewhere else, or, they have to be at another panel right away, or they have to go back to their booth or something, and it's really limiting their time. So what we're going to do is just start it off right away in the beginning.
Which is the exhibit hall.
The exhibit hall. So that'll be, we're going to take the whole opening ceremonies away. So thanks for that question. I think we are going to get rid of it, and we're going to be doing the welcoming ceremonies instead.
Yeah, which is fine. It's a nice change because we have a lot more programming, a lot more guests this year.
Oh, so much more.
And they need to rehearse or get ready for their panels because some guests are doing 2 to 3 panels.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. So it's, mind you too, there's all kinds of programming, but the guests, we don't want to burn them out.
Because they also want to walk around and do stuff too.
Yeah, so the guests want to, like, okay, so let's talk about this. I know there is a Star Trek panel.
Yeah, I think that's on Saturday.
Yeah, so Saturday's panel for Star Trek. Mind you, this is going to be very exciting. Doug Jones is returning, as you know.
And he brought friends.
He brought friends, and friends from Star Trek Discovery.
Season 2.
And they're going to talk about the show. It's an awesome show. And, this is a very good-looking cast. Oh, my gosh.
We're talking about talent.
Yeah, talent. It's so much talent. So Patrick Kwok-Chun, Sarah Middich, Damon Runyon, of course, and Doug Jones. I want that Doug hug, by the way. So they're doing that, but some of you, might be wondering why we have Star Trek in here. Why not?
It just adds more content.
It is a lot more content, and mind you, all these guests, they love anime.
They love anime too. They want to go there and shop with you. I mean, you might see Mr. Kwok-Chun,
yes,
or Matisse, or Runyon walk around and buy a body pillow. I don't know.
They will talk to you about anime because they're also fans. So just letting you know, whenever you have a chance to visit their booth in the exhibit hall, but also get to hear some of their stories. And they might be walking around too, along with you guys right next to you. So who knows? So that's something that we can look forward to as well. And then we have main events. So some of the main events that are happening for the convention. For example, on Friday, we have Idol and J-Rock happening on Friday.
Yep, we got Iya.
Yeah.
Happening at 6.
Oh, that is a change already that we have confirmed. And we put in the schedule. It is the Friday schedule for Area Iya concert is happening at 6 p.m.
We already moved everything to make that work.
Yes.
That's why the J-Rock concerts are happening later at 10.
Yes.
Gives you time to enjoy Iya and then attend some panels.
Yes.
And then go to the J-Rock concerts at 10.
Absolutely. And we did, for the first time, move the fashion show. So the fashion show used to be on Friday, but now it is on Saturday. And there's reasons for that, as you know.
Yeah, it's really a technical reason. With the setup and breakdown, the stages.
Yeah, we don't want you guys to be waiting or, not having the right experience. Yeah. So we are making sure our production, our programming is on, tight and on schedule. So we want to give you the best possible con experience, and it's the best possible events happening in the convention as well. So this is why we're moving things around. We adjusted our production accordingly. We want to make sure that you guys have this experience to the fullest. And so this is the fashion show Saturday at 8:00. It is very different than in the past. The cosplay contest is still happening on Saturday.
Yeah.
And 5:00, I believe, that's happening. But all kinds of things are happening. And then the Club AM. So if anything in blue in this schedule right now, the light blue, pretty sky blue, is all 18 plus.
It's very ironic.
It is very ironic, isn't it?
Yeah, so you got the Nerdless show happening after Lady
Ooh,
Baby.
Nerdless. We have not officially announced that, actually.
But if you went to last year, you can kind of get it a hint. But of course, we're always trying to get better.
Yeah, if you don't know what it is, Nerdless is a cosplay show with burlesque.
So, I mean, you don't see anything that you shouldn't see. But, I mean, last year I saw some.
But that's happening at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock in the morning on, Friday. So it is very, very much so an adult content event. So that is one of the other things that that you might be getting to catch and see for those 18 plus. We have a lot. So if you guys have questions, I'm gonna take some right now.
There's some. I'll go ahead and filter through. I guess one sweet question.
Okay.
There's no ask. How's your injury?
Oh, thank you. So today I fell pretty hard, and I'm actually really bruised and bled a lot today. So thank you for your concern. I'm okay. I did take some painkillers, and I feel okay right
I remember
now.
you messaged me. I was like, I don't know how to react. Because you're like, I'm in pain. I'm dying.
I'm
like,
in pain.
What do I say? Because I can't be there.
If you follow me on my Instagram story, that's what you saw today, like me icing myself for a good few hours today.
But you made it. You're here.
Yeah.
You made it on time.
The show must go on. So, yeah, I want to give this information to you as I get it, and we literally got it today.
We really
like the
did.
schedule.
The schedule's pretty fresh.
Yeah, it's fresh, literally. So it is, but thank you for your concern, and thank you for checking on me.
Madman Ike asks, are the Guitar Spin and Lady Baby autograph sessions going to be done by tickets like the JVA? No, because they have their own booths.
Yes, they do have their own booths. So our musicians, musical acts will most likely have their booths. So the Japanese ones.
So whenever they're not doing Q&A or they're not doing their music show, they're going to be at the exhibit hall, ready to sign.
Even Iya.
Yeah.
She'll be at the booth too.
She'll be there. No, we shouldn't talk like this. She'll be there.
She will be there.
She'll be there. She'll be there to welcome you. She's selling her merch. She'll be there.
You will be at the booth too. So
yeah. So
you'll get to interact with her maybe.
Guitar Spin, Lady Baby, and Iya, they have their own booths inside the exhibit hall. So when they're not performing and not doing their panels, they'll be there ready for autographs.
Yes, absolutely.
So you just have to line up and say hi.
Yeah. Merchandise, autographs, whatever their schedule is in the exhibit hall. If they're not at the booth, you'll see information
like
next
where
to
they at. Like we're at the concert. Well,
yeah.
even then, you should. Concert at 10.
No, they will have their own schedule at their booth too. So you can just if they're not there, there's a reason why they're not there. They're either taking a break or preparing, might be rehearsal, whatever it is. So yeah.
Mr. or Miss Toy Anvil of Chrome.
Yeah.
Is there anything happening in the concert area after the Guitar Spin show in case they want to play a long set? They are on a schedule, so they had to make sure they had to be going to the next thing they're planned for.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there might be time for an encore, but I can't guarantee they can stay for like an extra hour.
Oh, no,
okay?
No. Usually encore is maybe 1 or 2 songs at the most that I've seen.
Then they have to set up for the next event.
Yes.
Or they have to go get ready for the next thing.
Yeah. So in the past, I think Guitar Spins especially, they love interacting with the fans right after they do their concert.
Yeah.
They take a quick break and they get to meet the fans, and then they do have merchandise for sale at that time. And yes, they're going to do that as well. So don't worry about that part. It is going to be, and it may not be in the schedule necessarily, but it is part of the concert experience.
Okay, and then there's a handful of questions about autographs. We're going to
let's do that.
Just start talking about autographs?
Yeah, how about we just go straight to the
Forget the schedule. Talk about autographs. Okay.
No, we go back to the schedule. We're going to go back to the schedule.
So it's pretty much asking, say, real quick, can you take photos with seiyus?
Oh, okay, if they allow it.
Please ask first.
Yeah, so if they allow it, and we will specify before you even enter, if they're going to allow it or not.
Yeah.
So we're going to remind you whether or not they allow it.
Some are okay with it, some are not. So let's just ask first.
Yeah. Let's go back to the sked, sked.com for AM, and let's talk about the autograph sessions.
Okay.
Okay, and what is new? Because you guys, this is new information for you guys. So I'm going to talk about that right now. Let's go ahead and...
Oh, this is a made and butler question. I'm going to answer that.
Okay, made and butler question. Go ahead.
Okay, so Miss or Mr. My Katsuki, can we go to the butler or any cafe anytime, or do we need a ticket or buy ahead of time? Yes, you do. If you go to the Eventbrite for Maid and Butler, you have to reserve first and get a ticket. We do have special sessions. So, for example, Maid Cafe can get the Moe session. It is a little longer. It's an hour and 15 minutes. Or the Royal session, same time, but it's a special session for butlers.
Yes.
So if you want to go to the butlers, go ahead and go to the Eventbrite. I'll link it in a bit. Buy your tickets, pick out your food. At least you have that confirmed when you have to be there, and then you can plan out what the rest of your schedule.
Yes, and mind you, they have special cafes this year. Remember where it's at, guys?
Oh yeah, in Exhibit Hall E. So we're not on the third floor anymore.
Yes.
The cafes are now in the first floor.
Yes.
Where all the action is. In the far right side, near Papados.
Shibuya Crossing Center.
Yes.
So they are right at the intersection. Right.
You can't miss it.
No.
It's going to be huge.
It's huge this year. I mean, really. It's the whole new look, whole new staffing, all kinds of stuff.
For the better.
There's even merchandise sale for the cafes inside the cafe. Just really altogether brand new.
Yeah, so the merchandise is very unique. You can only get it
limited
inside the cafe. So only customers that reserve can buy this merchandise, and it's stuff that you get from Japan. That's not so anymore in Japan.
And literally Swallowtail, for example, is bringing this rare limited edition that you might not get even in their own Swallowtail cafe anymore to us, for the fans who made the reservation. So it's extremely special. The special sessions also, not just is it extended and it's different, you get to have entertainment by the guests themselves, but I think they get a gift too.
Yeah, you get a souvenir.
Yep.
If you go to the regular session, you do get a souvenir, but then for the special ones, you do get something else added to the mix.
Yes. So it's really, really cool, guys. I highly recommend making a reservation for each because it is so different from one to the other.
Quick question I see about tournament listings that's involved with the amusement hall, which is not ready yet, but more updates for tournaments will be on the schedule soon.
Amusement hall, we haven't even touched that yet, guys.
So they have their own programming. They have their own schedule within the schedule.
There's all kinds of stuff. So as we get information, we will let you know. But they're working hard to create something very special for you guys, and we're also still getting a lot of confirmations on the indie vendors.
Yeah, the indie games
and the perhaps guests.
Oh yeah,
that in that area, stuff like that. So I don't want to say too much about it because it is still in the works.
The tournaments are happening. We just need to start doing a little more details before we release anything.
Right. Okay, let's go to autographs. Unless there's one more question that I can take.
No, they seem to all be related to autographs.
Okay, let's get to autograph session. So here at sked, okay, this is the schedule. Let's talk about Okamoto real quick, and Sasaki-san and Iwao-san. Oh my gosh, this is so much happening. Why is it at 11 a.m.?
That's very different.
Friday?
Because usually the exhibit hall opens at 12.
Yes, okay.
From feedback and just seeing how it went last year, it got confusing. Because, with all the hype going on with the exhibit hall and then lining up for autographs, let's have it so that autograph sessions are happening before exhibit hall opens, so you have some space.
So how is this going to work?
Yeah.
Then let me explain something. Yes, so Justice spoke about, the conflict, right, that you guys have every year, which is you want time. You don't want to waste time being in a line. You want to do other things. You want to be able to experience the con to your utmost possible way. And one of the really key points is, and I know you guys really want to experience everything, but the autograph sessions that you paid for. So these are Japanese actors' autograph sessions. So these are scheduled for the morning of Friday. And what's going to happen here is that you get to go into the exhibit hall before it even opens.
So that way you can get your autograph and then go back to shopping.
Yeah. So by the time you get done with autographs, we will have the exhibit hall open for you.
Yeah,
already.
So you don't have to worry about conflicts again. Right. We understand.
Yes. So let's just say this. So if you, and each autograph is $50. Mm-hmm. Each of the Japanese talents, actors' autograph is $50. The way in which you can get the autograph.
Yes, it changed up a little.
It changed a
but
little
it makes
bit.
it easier.
Yes. So we are now going to, first of all, you're going to get notified when that link goes up.
Yeah, we're going to have an announcement like a week prior, like, hey, by the way, this date is when you open autographs, so that way you can prepare yourself and get that laptop ready.
Correct.
Have like a countdown or something. So you get a week notice.
Yes.
You will get notified when
this
it opens.
Is for all general attendees. But for you special
Super Pass holders, you get an earlier.
Yeah, you get an earlier link to buying it. So there's 2 separate tickets basically. It's still the same price. Mm-hmm. It's just separate ways to purchase it. So you get to purchase by a Super Pass or by a general attendee. So Super Pass holders, we have, let's say, I had given this example before, let's say there's 100 autographs available for that one session. Mm-hmm. So 30 of it, for example, will be dedicated to Super Pass holders. And the other 70, for example, will be for the general attendee. Super Pass holders, you get to, if you are a Super Pass holder, remind you, if you are a Super Pass holder, you get this link. And then you get to purchase it before everyone else gets it.
30 minutes before.
Maybe 30 minutes before. Maybe 1 hour before.
Oh.
Maybe 1 day before.
Oh.
We don't know.
Okay.
You just need to be on the lookout for it. We will notify you, though, Super Pass holders.
But say you didn't make the cut for Super Pass, but then you just have to fight for the general link.
Yes. So you will go when it does open, because we're not going to open it together.
No.
We're not opening it together. So we're opening for Super Pass link first. So Super Pass holders, you all have a chance to do it, all 500 of you.
Let's say some craziness, like maybe a Super Pass holder bought a ticket for someone else that's not a Super Pass holder.
Oh, no.
That's not going to work.
That's not going to fly. And so what's happened here is that if you are in line for the Super Pass, for the autograph, and you're a Super Pass holder, you automatically get to go in first. But if you bought a Super Pass autograph
and you go in there
and you don't have a Super Pass, you lost that autograph.
You're kicked out. Yeah. Non-refundable. That's not right.
You're basically disqualified. DQ'd.
No. You're gone.
And you lose that $50. So I wouldn't risk that, guys.
Please
you must
don't.
have a Super Pass to get a Super Pass autograph. And we're going to have it a way that we're going to explain that later. When the actual pass is actually in my hands, I will show you what we're going to do for the Super Pass holders who gets an autograph.
And they all look very different, like different artwork, different colors, so you can see it a mile away.
Yeah.
That person's Super Pass.
Just the way that we're going to do autographs in general with Super Pass.
It's very, there's no mixing up.
Like, you can't, switch, for example.
Unless you want to risk the autograph.
Unless you want to risk us taking the whole badge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's DQs, guys.
This is very serious business, okay? This is for, Hatsuno or Sasaki or...
Yeah. I just saw a question pop up real quick by Alex, 7575770AF. Okay.
You have to say the whole thing?
Will we have to buy tickets for the English voice actors? No. So that's a good question, and it's a no right away, because there's actual booths that they will be at.
Mm-hmm. They have their
at all times, pretty much. Besides when they're at break or at their panel. So English voice actors will have their own booth.
So same with the music guests, Kachara Spin and Lady Baby. Mm-hmm. Whenever they're not doing something on their schedule, like they're not on a panel, they're not performing or whatever, they're at their booth.
Yeah,
their exhibit hall hours.
You will have to get in line for that.
Yes, there is a line, but they'll be there for a good amount of time.
Oh yeah, so it's during exhibit hall hours, guys. So exhibit hall hours last until 7 on Friday and Saturday. So just make sure that if you really want to get in line for those, and it is gonna be a little wait, but plan accordingly.
There's some domestic guests that are much more popular. Mm-hmm. Because so you gotta really
just remember. I'm just telling you, Vic's line.
Okay, I also want Vic.
Doug Jones.
Oh yeah, they were very long last year. Even like Leon Shiro.
I mean, cosplay guest lines are outrageous too. Reika, is returning, and she.
I can imagine her line because this is like, I guess, a short hiatus.
And even NG Nights.
Or Hana Bunny.
Oh my gosh, she was so popular.
Hana Ame's line. Oh my gosh.
It's a lot, guys. Anyway, so I really wish you luck.
Next question. What's the deadline to buy a Super Pass?
Super Pass. I think until it sells out. We actually opened up a little bit more. And so for you guys, it's very limited.
But to say get the link for autographs, I say get it soon, like now.
Yeah. So if you're waiting for that link for autographs to open, guys,
it's coming
very soon.
Like it might be
next week.
Yeah, the next week or two.
Yep. So definitely by 2 weeks.
Yeah, let's just get that out of the way.
I might even announce something on Sunday, for example, and you guys might know.
So really think about it. Other than getting faster access to exhibit hall and autographs, tickets, you also get faster access to main events.
Okay.
You also get other perks. So
absolutely,
think it over tonight.
Your own badge.
Sleep on RFID. It. Buy it tomorrow, or you don't have to, and really try to fend for yourself.
Yeah, Super Pass. I think it's pretty affordable for a VIP pass. You get your own everything special. But let me go back to real quick the autographs. Yeah. I wanted to discuss the reason why it's in the morning, like the first thing before the convention hall. Exhibit hall opens. Okay, so we have decided that the Japanese actors autograph, the paid autographs, guys. These are paid autograph sessions that you guys paid extra for to guarantee your spot. We're also going to give you this perk, which is opening the exhibit hall for your autographs to be done early. So you get access in here early. And this includes the general attendee who gets an opportunity to have that.
To go early that one day. It is pretty nice.
And still Super Pass holders, you still get to go in front of those lines first. Yeah, if you're a Super Pass holder. So if you were either a Super Pass holder with a Super Pass autograph or a Super Pass holder with a general autograph, general attendee autograph ticket, you still get in front of everybody. All the time. And what if you're early? What if you're done early? Well, you get to, that is the perk of getting these paid autographs this year. You get to stay in the exhibit hall.
Which is why it's very limited.
It is super extremely limited. And so far, we have those 3 Japanese actors in the schedule, and it will be happening at that time. So this is news to you guys. Thank you very much for your patience about it. It is autographs early on, and this will help you tremendously because, mind you, you're going to want to go to the fashion square. You're going to want to go to the AM booth. You're going to want to go to gaming hall for something special. You might want to go to, the Super Pass Lounge, the Maid Cafe, or, just Otomate, Yaoi, K-Books, Toho. There's
a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of things that you might want to get in line for when you're inside already.
So even if it's limited autographs, you at least know for sure you got it.
It's only a few hundred of you.
You at least know for sure you got the autograph. You go in there, get it real quick, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. Just go, and then go to Vic's booth.
Yeah, and it's not, there's
booth.
Not like thousands of you doing that. There's only, like, let's say right now there's 3 autograph sessions. Let's maximize total of like 100. That's really a lot. 100 of each. There's only 300 of you at that time.
It's gonna go
to be inside.
It'll go quick.
Yeah, and if for those Super Pass holders, of course, who didn't get the autograph ticket, you're still waiting outside first to go in at 11:30. Yeah.
Oh, just so you know, autograph tickets for Japanese voice actors is only online. So no on-site purchasing. You don't have to buy it on the day of. It's only online. I'm going to tweet that and everything later because some international guests are asking how to do it. So only online ticket sales, which you'll get a week prior notice of the date. Yeah. And of course, through pass holders, you will get the faster week.
And just like, let's say, getting a Japanese, when you purchase, let's say, something in Japan, you had to know their time zone, guys, right? Mm-hmm. So just like them, they're a lot of Japanese fans are waiting for this link. So you're going against them too.
You're going against the Japanese fans. I mean, I have some tweeting me and they're like translating English. How do I get there? Yeah. How do I meet?
There is people waiting to happen. So you guys get to know the information firsthand first, and it is going to be a lot of fighting online. So
we have some more questions.
Okay.
So, what kind of items are Japanese voice actors allowed to sign?
Okay. Again, we're still working on all the details.
Yes.
So it is usually their official merchandise.
Yeah, safe answer is official merchandise.
Yeah, for sure, official merchandise. Anything official from their works.
Yeah, from their anime. Yeah. So sadly, no knockoffs or reprints.
Yes.
Nothing like that.
But there's also they usually sign anything in terms of, I'm not sure about skin, but
okay.
But usually, anything to do with paper, you have pictures or
pictures
something.
of them, they can sign it, or just a plain whiteboard. But anything like a product or a plushie, it has to be official. I'm assuming,
Yeah, so I'm just letting you know that some people even had their anime Matsuri badge signed by.
That's fine too.
Yeah, so
that works. Or their program books.
Yeah, the program books, stuff like that, or whatever that you guys want to, in a sense. But it can't be too crazy or bulky or perishable, stuff like that. So I just wanted to let you know, and I don't think they want to do anything on bodies, so.
No, that's dangerous.
It's for them. It seems a little inappropriate.
That too.
Yeah. So just giving you a heads up that it does have to be most likely official merchandise or things that you especially want them to sign. I'm almost positive they're gonna sign it. Like I said, it needs to be in the realm of appropriate, and not too crazy, bulkiness and stuff.
Next few questions. Let's stream through them.
Okay.
How many items can English or Spanish voice actors sign? Is there a limit? Depends on your wallet. Because they don't really have a limit. I mean, I've seen, wait, for example, like Doug Jones. Is there a limit of how many items to sign? Or
so as long as you buy that merchandise.
Yeah, there's no limit.
There's no limit. So I think even Doug, he signed all 10 for somebody that they bought. They bought all kinds
prints.
of posters and prints, and stuff that he had, and he signed all of it for one person. So as long as you have the sides of your wallet available.
Win asks, would I be able to attend multiple autograph sessions even though they're at the same time? It depends.
Yes.
Like, for example, 2 Japanese voice actors. Yes. Mm-hmm. But if it's a Japanese voice actor and an English voice actor, yes, because they're different time frames. But if it's...
Are you talking about... if you might need to specify this. So we may be doing this, guys, and I will confirm with you a little bit later. We may be, and we were talking about this prior to the live, which is possibly creating an all Japanese autograph session.
That's
you can buy
scary.
You can buy one super ticket
to get
all
of them?
Autographs.
Whoa, that's a bloodbath.
And that's that might be possible, guys. I'm working on it for you. So it's...
we're gonna get all the permissions. Is this okay? Can we do this?
Yeah. So okay. No, the reason is because it might save you time and money.
That's true.
Yeah. So if you guys, let's say if you want only the Japanese actors and it's happening at the same time, we're gonna make that happen for a few of you, not all of you.
Yeah, very limited because
very
that's
limited.
Crazy.
Let's just say out of like 300, there might be just like 30 of you or 10 of you. I don't know.
Mm.
So it's
to
very
answer
limited.
that question, it's possible.
It's possible.
If you do, you play your cards right.
Yeah.
But we can't guarantee anything because who knows?
Yeah, it is not refundable. Not refundable, these tickets. So I wouldn't risk certain things, guys. So you want to make sure that you be there.
Speaking of refunds for general sewer pass holders, is in case we're unable to, there is a deadline in general where you can't return it. It's like May 25th. It's like the end of May, so you cannot have refunds at all.
Yeah, the policy is on the website.
It's on the website. You scroll to the bottom, you can see the refund policy. But say, for example, you buy it today and you try to refund it June 1st. It's not going to work. Or even you buy it today and you buy it or you refund it May 26, 27. It's past the deadline. We can't refund it anymore.
Yeah.
You can transfer it.
And I think even that is limited to a certain point. So just letting you know, guys, just read the policy. I don't have it offhand.
Yeah, read it first.
But make sure
there
that
is
you're
a deadline.
There is deadlines, yeah. We have to have deadlines.
Will there be people selling video games in exhibit hall? That is it. We didn't talk about that. So what's cool about sked is that soon we're gonna have a full list of all the vendors.
We didn't talk about this part. So cool about sked. Okay?
So you can see a list of vendors, exhibitors, artists, who they are, what they're selling, where they're located.
It's really, in a sense, all well-rounded platform because what we're going to be putting up there for you on sked, and it's going to be in the app and everything too. So we're going to give you a list of all the exhibitors and vendors that are going to be participating at Anime Matsuri, and where they're at and what they sell. So it's information for you, inputted in this sked. It's pretty amazing. So you get to pretty much create your shopping experience.
So you can see beforehand who's selling what, where they're located. You kind of like route where you're going to walk and stuff.
Yeah. So let's say, you're over here next to gaming and whatnot, but you want to go to another vendor over here and then you want to go to another event. You can plan accordingly, because you're going to get a map also of where the vendors and exhibitors exist, and according to their booth numbers and what they sell and who sell, what vendor is what. And we might probably be doing the artists as well.
I hope so.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool,
you
right?
See their artwork and links to their stuff.
So it's pretty, it's going to be very, very informative for you to sign up for sked and have your own account, be able to customize your schedule and programming.
Really utilize your account. There are a bunch of cool features. You can even message panelists. Maybe ask questions beforehand. It's pretty cool.
Very neat. And like I said, there's different categories. So you can customize it any which way you want. You can actually go see vendors. You can also do panels and events and workshops and whatnot, whatever the case. And like I said, this schedule that just came out right now is very, very tentative. It is a first phase only, and this is a skeleton version of our foundation. We want to give you the most important guest panels.
Yeah, we're gonna get them out of the way because that's what everyone's asking about, especially the autograph sessions. And I know people are pretty happy to see Hatano in there because there last time we said maybe not.
Yes.
But woohoo, he's there.
See, you have pretty cool information here live to you. Very, very live right now. And it is just hot off the press, pretty much.
Yeah. So even if there might be like maybe time adjustments, but at least you know what's happening. Like we know Hatano is having an autograph session now.
Yeah, absolutely. And this again, it doesn't include the fan panels, all kinds of things. So it's not listed yet, and we're confirming more and more each day. So just letting you know, it is wait until the next phase. It'll be a little bit more complete.
Yeah, more complete, more solid.
And then the final one will be very close to the convention. I believe it's going to be 2 weeks before the convention.
Mm-hmm. So, traditionally, that's always the case.
Yeah, so there's still things in the works, guys. We're still planning the convention.
I mean, you saw that concert TBA on Thursday.
Ooh.
It's a filler, but we're not there yet.
The Hentai Fest.
And the Hentai Fest, Nerdless, all that stuff.
No announcements yet.
Oh, next question.
Yes.
From Strawberry Sammy, when autograph sales go up, will it be for all the Japanese guests at the same time? For example, I would need to choose which guest to buy first. Will there be an option to choose the guest? We're not that evil. It's going to be separated.
Yeah, so...
They're not going to be at the same time.
Yeah, so...
It's going to be different times.
I believe it's going to be at different times. So we want people to have opportunities, I guess.
Yeah, more chances. So it's not going to be all happening at like 1 hour.
Yeah.
It might be different
aside
times.
from that the limited edition ones, like I said,
for all
pass,
of them.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, for sure that one. But if that's happening, at the one that will be there for the first one, and then we'll stagger the other.
Yeah, like for example, like Sasaki will be different times than Hatano, than Aina. Like they're not gonna be for sale at the same time.
Yeah, I know you guys really wanted that to happen like as soon as possible, but we're working on it, guys. We're gonna stagger it. It might be within the same day, though. Just saying, just not the same time. Okay, thanks for the question, though, Sammy.
And I think we're good. I guess Angie Ramirez, real quick. For Japanese voice actors, will all of them be signing official merch, or just a few? Pretty much all of them. Let's just assume all of them.
Yes, assume all. Yeah, assume all.
They're pretty much mostly have like the same, I guess, guidelines.
Yeah,
they're all very professional and
extremely professional. Extremely rare opportunity. Just saying right now, guys, we have. I think this is the most solid guest list that we've ever had in our history of Anime Matsuri. We intend to have record-breaking numbers this year for our own selves. Guys, we have 40,000 people in the building, plus 40,000 last year. And if we're going by those numbers, let's just go by those numbers, okay? On average, there's about 1,500 people in one of the bigger panel rooms, like the ballrooms. And then you have the General Assembly that can maximize up to 4,000 people. That's still not a lot of people in the panels. So you expect lines, guys. You might be waiting in line, but you might not be able to even get in the panels. So just saying, it is very exclusive and rare opportunity to see these guests and to be able to interact with them through the panels that they're hosting. So you might not be able to see them. However, I can announce that some panels will be streamed.
Ooh, so you can watch it remotely.
Yes, so if you can't be attending inside that panel, you may be able to see, and it's very limited panels that are going to be streamed. I believe there's a total of only 4 panels altogether throughout the weekend that will be streaming live, because we are streaming live during the convention, and there's certain parts of the convention that will be streamed. So whether it be in the exhibit hall, some of the programming there, or some of the guest interviews or whatnot, there will be streaming in the panel room as well. So yeah, and we'll let you know when and where and whose panels.
Yeah, even if you miss it, you might just rewatch it later for a different time.
But let me give you another special hint.
Special hint.
Or actually, I can say Vic's panel will be streamed.
Of course. Of course it is. He's going to sing. I want to watch him sing.
Oh, he will be performing for you, maybe 1 or 2 songs.
Are you buying a CD?
And he will be hosting a panel in the General Assembly.
Ooh, that's a big room.
So that room will be streamed for
so
that
line up
panel.
Accordingly.
Oh.
Plan ahead.
We are also giving our team enough time to get you guys in there. So just letting you know, some of the space that you might see in front of it is purely for the fact that we want to make sure that everything goes well in terms of getting you guys in the space in which you guys need to see these panels and experience it.
We also put into consideration some space between panels, so there's time to get in. Walk, get in, and leave. It's not going to be so back-to-back.
Yeah.
We need to consider the time to get in and leave.
Absolutely. And again, the convention center, the George R. Brown Convention Center,
is huge.
Is humongous.
You get lost. I get lost.
It's 2 million square feet, guys. That's just outrageous. 3 levels. Level 1 is all about the exhibitor hall and all about the concert hall and Club AM, where Club AM and the big concerts are held, but extremely large. And so you can't just be in Hall E and expect to go to like General Assembly right away.
No, unless you get like a bike, but that's not allowed.
Or if you're coming from amusement hall and going to Ballroom A or something, you guys got to give yourselves time to get there. It's literally probably a good 10-15 minute walk.
Yeah.
Right?
Especially when you're in cosplay or
if you are going through the crowds.
It gets busy, especially on the first floor. Well, third floor for sure, because of all the panels.
So just plan accordingly. And mind you guys, if we announce the Thursday event.
No tomorrow. No space. Come at like 7 a.m. Get there early.
Oh man, I know some of you are going to be waiting at that registration.
I'll be there at 7.
That registration line, if that Thursday is happening, it is just mind-blowing, guys.
I have a question.
Yes.
2 people asked this question.
Okay.
So, can someone buy more than 1 ticket to an autograph? Let's say for session 1, can they buy 2 tickets?
No. So you only get 1 ticket per person.
Per session or for both sessions?
For that session. So each session is separate.
So say hypothetically it is possible to get 2 tickets total, 1 per each session.
Yes, correct.
But you cannot have 2 tickets for the same session.
Correct.
I hope that answered everyone's questions.
Yes.
Okay, that's all the way.
Yes.
Let's answer that again. You can get
yes.
You can get 2 autographs, 1 per session. But you cannot have 2 tickets for the same session. So I guess you can't have 4 if you want to go that route. You can only have limited 1 per session.
I think you might only be able to check out 1, to be honest.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
Well,
because if you gotta click fast.
If you're a crazy person and you can get 2 tickets, 1 per session, that's awesome. But let's just focus on you getting 1 ticket.
Yes,
try to get that 1 ticket.
I think the only way, the only option is to get 1 per session.
Yes, Jacob, quick math. 2 plus 2. That's okay. Anyways, next question.
Jacob Takanashi, what are you doing? He's in Europe right now.
I'm good at math. Okay, next question. Can actors sign your figures if it's official?
Absolutely.
It was official figure. You can sign it.
Sign it. I hopefully not at inappropriate areas.
Oh yeah, no, not on the boobies or anything like that. Like maybe on the pedestal. Okay.
Yeah. Just say.
Don't you dare go to Ina's booth and ask her to sign a boobie of the figure. That's awful.
We might have you guys.
No.
We might have to kick you out of line. No, yeah, just don't do that. Don't do that kind of stunt. Just. If they say no,
we're not assuming you're gonna do that.
Follow our autograph team's rules and guidelines.
So yeah, you can have them sign the figure as long as it's official merch and it's appropriate figure. And I'm sure if it's official, it should be appropriate.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. All right. Oh my gosh, do we have anything else to say at this time? Because I just want to say that this, again, is the
tentative
first phase of the schedule.
So look at it now. Start preparing for at least the content is confirmed. Like, you know what kind of panels are out there. You know there's going to be a Godzilla panel. You know there's going to be Q&As.
You know you're going to go to Club AM.
Okay. You notice you're going to the concerts.
Yes.
You have that ready.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and then you can start doing your reservations for Maid and Butler cafes, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Because you know some of this information
Maid
now.
and Butler cafes, we're not going to switch schedules like that. We're not tentative. You should buy our session.
You know, so just giving you a heads up, a lot of things are happening at the convention all at one time, and it's nonstop.
And also a reminder, there's no promises you can go to everything. So please don't kill us. We're trying our best.
We're doing our best to make it as spread out as possible. There will be overlapping of events, of panels, of guests, and whatnot. Just please plan accordingly. And this is why we want to give you things immediately as we get them.
Vitamins, painkillers, wear good shoes. Any more questions? Because we got a movie to watch.
Yeah.
We got a movie to watch. I want to watch Endgame. So any questions? Please ask now, because the movie time's like 11:30.
Oh man, we got to go.
Okamoto's questions. Okay, we did say we're gonna let people.
We are gonna put that link up. So don't worry. Nurse, no, thank you for the question.
It's definitely gonna be time between, say, questionnaire, what kind of questions you want to ask them, versus the autographs ticket opening. So it's not gonna be back to back or anything like that. It's gonna be spaced out. And you'll get notified when stuff's opening, and what part.
I think she meant like also the Okamoto questions for his panel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that is also that link will be given out to you guys soon.
It'll be posted everywhere.
Yeah, we
Facebook,
do post it.
Twitter, Instagram. When?
Official group.
Where? Every social media outlet. When?
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
Yes. So we will be doing that shortly. So please, thank you so much, guys, for staying tuned, being updated, coming on our live, and sharing the news. Spread the news. Follow us at Anime Matsuri. If you want to follow me at Trinity Reloads, just make sure to say hello and make sure that you are informed at all times of what's going on with Anime Matsuri. We have major announcements next week. I mean, huge, monstrous, gigantic.
Might as well just tell them. You might as well tell them.
So look out for huge announcements next week. And I just want to say thank you guys and stay nerdy. Have a good night, all. Bye.
Good night. Bye.